Fortnite, the popular battle royale game that swept the nation in 2017, may come to an end sooner than you think. There is one specific thing that poses a problem to it currently, and the answer to that may actually surprise you. No, it's not Minecraft, it's not Madden, and it most certainly isn't going to be the new Modern Warfare game. It's your grandpa. Let me start this off by saying, I really didn't want to have to do this. I'm here to make you guys laugh and not be the voice of reason. Does this look like the voice of reason to you? That's what I thought. Let's get started. So after the mass shootings that happened recently, the media decided to turn to the oldest scapegoat in the book, once again, video games. Now, there is no conclusive evidence to support this, yet the media and politicians will still point to them whenever given the opportunity. To give an example from Reggie, the US doesn't even make the most off of video game sales, and yet we suffer the most from gun violence. This is in fact a uniquely American problem. An ironic thing to note is that when these violent video games do get released, there is actually a dip in violent crimes all across the US. Also, the largest mass shooting to occur in the US was the Stephen Paddock shooting in Las Vegas. This 64-year-old male didn't fit the demographic, so video games weren't even brought up once. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, to move on, the demographic for shooters appears to be the same throughout the recent shootings. Males in high school and college, roughly between the ages of 18 to 24. Now, of course, there is going to be some kind of relation between shootings and those shooters playing violent video games. Most people of that age are, in fact, playing video games because television and cable is dying and video games are a great way to pass the time. At some point, you have to sit down and think, maybe it's not actually the video game's fault. Einstein once said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Well, that's exactly what the media's been doing for years. To carry this on into my final point, Walmart recently decided it was a good idea to pull violent video game displays from shelves as opposed to pulling guns themselves from the shelves. Now, I'm not going to entirely go into this, but I think that this was a step in the wrong direction. Alright, Adam, this is all fine and dandy, but what does it have to do with Fortnite? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me pull up the rating system for Fortnite real quick, and what do you know? It's rated T for violence. If the government, or whoever, actually succeeds in banning violent video games, you can kiss your Fortnites, your League of Legends, and your Counter-Strikes goodbye. Love Fortnite or hate it, this affects all of us as gamers. So what can we do about this? I don't know. Raise your kids better. That's a possibility. You could go tell your grandpa to stop being such a turd. Get a hashtag going on Twitter. Hashtag GamersUnite. I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Thank you guys for listening. Sincerely yours, a concerned gamer.